Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He stands 166 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters. Up against them, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute best in the history of boxing and has one of the greatest resumes, having defeated 22 world champions. Saul "Canelo" Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul "Canelo" Alvarez.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins.
I went over
now.
the rules.
Let's get the answers.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Can't score with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
And he scores with the counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A perfect counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make you go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Well done with that counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. straight right just misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over at least. Whoa, wait a minute. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three. Oh, thank you already.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with the right uppercut. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Stay focused.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
Getting your time in already. Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking it.
On to the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. Do you believe this? Nice counter. clean. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice stop, but that won't score. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That counter shot lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Those counter punches have to hurt. Threw a punch and just got countered. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Calm yourself.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Got complacent.
Here we go to the fourth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Are you okay? You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two. It's the pack.
This bout is skip.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd,
All right,
it's one of
I
my
went over the
favorite
rules.
venues.
I want
You
you to
can't
protect
get a
yourself
better
at
place
all
to fight.
times.
So a capacity
And what I
crowd
say,
here
you
for
must
this
obey.
one. We've been waiting a
Good luck.
long time for this matchup. Here we go. And there's the bell to start round one. And he misses with that straight left. That counter shot lands. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Straight right just misses. Tried to score with a jab. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it's holding right there. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Oh my God, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back in.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. They both want the knockout. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good counter punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. misses with the straight left. Incredible work rate. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
That uppercut can't get through. That counter punch caught him clean. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows. Whoa, wait a minute! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Done all your work all the way through, Cat.
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
Let's reset.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he just missed with that left jab. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a shout. That's what they do in the gym every single day.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Pacquiao is rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
His stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Canelo in serious jeopardy here going to the... And it's okay to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7, 8.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Pacquiao in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. And
Stay focused. Don't run it back into...
And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. It's you hit, and you know you're in there with a banger. You've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Swing and a miss with the hook. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over ball.
Straight right. Hold that thought! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Raise your hand if you've got your Patty certification. Well, come on in. Let's watch some fights here at the Atlantis. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Meteor. And they'll be facing the Artist. This will take place in the bantamweight division, and if you know anything about this weight class, watch for some speed.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first is the Meteor from the Philippines. They're coming up against the Artist from the Philippines.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the Philippines. Wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black. The Meteor. Fighting out of the blue corner from the Philippines. Wearing the orange trunks, trimmed with orange. The Artist.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. That uppercut digging to the body. This fight has a real good flow to it. Swing and a miss with that hook. How about that time counter shot? I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab slightly off target. That hook won't score. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's bombs away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight. Don't get carried away.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. And win this round. You had everything in the bag. And now you're letting...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just missed with that jab. There's a counter shot. The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. Jab doesn't score, using their experience to let their opponent punch themselves out. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. And that hook misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. With that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Beautiful counter shot. They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've been coast. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let knock into the fight. Off a fight, and he's going to be confident.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
change anything when these two step in the ring. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab doesn't find a home. And he scores with the counter. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Can't find a home with that jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Threw the uppercut, but did not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Look at that jab is slick. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. He's starting to make shots. Keep stopping.
Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Punch caught him clean. They both want the knockout. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Right uppercut just off target. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well done with that counter shot. Missing with the hook. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Fight that round, that's his round. Mark, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Straight right just misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you hold it right there. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That right hook not connecting. That hook was off target. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Incredible work rate. Can't land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there. Get your
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just get him
round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking.
This is the beginning of round 6. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Will the referee step in? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Punch, counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
That's it, now breathe. Breathe, just get... I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
There's the bell to start round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the limit.
And the meteor crashes down to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Trying to land that jab. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man on your jab. And breathe while you're stepping on. Have you got doing? The gaps will appear.
There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I build a ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Oh, wait a minute! This may do it! Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good counter punching. Straight right just misses. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And down goes the meteor. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
That counter shot lands. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
fly away.